Good evening, everybody. It's your weather enthusiast here, David Schlotthauer, and guess what? It's out. The best, very best Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. That's what we're talking about. Yes, we're talking about could this be the most accurate weather simulator of all time? We shall find out. So let's get started. And we are going to take this great, awesome journey to be the best game ever. The best game ever. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is finally out after its turbulent release yesterday. Believe it or not. So, yeah. Believe me, it wasn't so pretty yesterday. We were stuck on a very annoying loading screen for like 8 hours. 8 hours of a boring loading screen. Why is my camera out of focus? This always seems to happen. There we go. Let me fix that. There we go. Now you all can see me a little bit better. I am not... Excuse me. I am not bald. I am not bald. What's up? Museum, how are you doing? Yeah, this is a very different... the content on this channel is very different today. But it is weather related. So the question really remains. Microsoft has stated that the weather matches the digital twin of Earth with its realism weather. It is the most accurate for a game. So we will really find out if the game is in fact very, very real or not. So, where do you guys want me to take off from? And what aircraft do you want me to fly? There's some aircraft that I may not able to fly because I have to do missions and stuff. What's up, bud? Woof, woof. Woof, woof. Woof, woof. Little Rock, Arkansas. Actually, we're gonna take off out of my neck of the woods because this is where all of our weather is actually happening. You know, the thing that really disappoints me is there is actually no weather available. If you actually go down here to satellite view, you actually go look, is it even on here? Come on. Yeah, so apparently it doesn't even work. Yeah, see, here's the weather, though. There's our big storm. So, we're actually going to fly out of... We're actually going to fly out of pretty much California to see if that actually... Santa Rosa, we can do Santa Rosa. But I think it's so stormy there. Actually, life weather's not even enabled. Why doesn't it enable? Okay, it is enabled. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, IFR. I cannot take off out of there because it's IFR, and the Cessna that I'm flying needs VFR, which stands for Visual Flight Rules. Yeah, all of these are VFR or IFR, so we're gonna actually have to fly out of... Let's actually try Stockton. Yeah, that's VFR, so we could do that. Because in order to take off out of an airport that's IFR, you'll actually need to create a flight plan. So you'll need to have a flight plan in order to take off out of there. But I'll tell you, the graphics in this game, very, very, very amazing. I mean, they're just so realistic. And I just cannot wait to show you all. Let me see if I could actually take off out of... Yeah, let's just do Stockton. So we'll just do Stockton. And we will take off out of here. And it does tell us our wind speeds. So, the thing about the weather in this game is supposedly it updates every 5 to 15 minutes. Which is a lot faster than the 3 to 4 hours that 2020 Microsoft Flight Simulator was proving. So, actually it updates a lot faster on this game than others. But I don't know what is going on here with the I mean, we have high clouds streaming overhead, so that's going to be the thing that's going to be interesting, is cloud layering. Is it actually accurate? You need an accurate weather database for accurate cloud layering. But the thing I like is that it flies you in. It flies you actually into the game, which is really nice. And then,
Salinas
of
Airport
course,
information, India 23000 Zulu. Wind 140 at 16. Visibility 10. Sky condition 13,900 feet scattered. Temperature 21. Dew point -2. Altimeter 3007.
so apparently, in order to get into the aircraft, well, you have to do your flight checklist. So you actually get to walk around the aircraft. Look at these details too. Look how realistic this is. Yeah, this is 3D photometric detail here. And if we actually walk over here really quickly, take a look at all of this. Look at the flowers. Yeah, flowers in the game. That was not a thing in the last simulation. I will tell you though, it is actually, they modeled the clouds a lot better. This is actually not bad. This is actually realistic. This is what it looks like. It is raining to our north. There are high clouds. So we have high cirrus clouds. Actually, they did fix that. So there are cirrus clouds. And there is no blue sky anywhere. So this is actually quite realistic. The lighting outside really matches with what we're seeing here. So this is quite realistic. I'm amazed by this. I really am. So the weather doesn't look too bad, actually. Except this guy is like not so curious. Hey buddy, what you doing? What you doing? Let's get into his face, huh? Boom. Yeah, I mean, the people in this are much more realistic. If we actually walk around, you can see. I mean, you can just get the lighting. I mean, look at even the clothing detail. The person just standing there, it's just amazing. It really is. It's a lot better than the other simulation. Yeah, so that's that. So now what we need to do is we need to do all of our, and everything's interactive in this game. Like, you could open stuff up. The thing you'll be responsible for is the wear and tear of your aircraft. So you will need to make sure your aircraft is working fine, because the aircraft over time will break down. So if we load this through, you can see our left strut is good. Gonna back out and zoom in and crouch down and remove our shocks. Make sure that's good. And you need to remove this before flight, so what we'll do is click that. That's good. That looks good. Our tires are not flat. Very important that you remove this, because if you don't, you're in some trouble. So we'll remove that. Look at the detail into the engine too. Look at that. And here's a little catch. You get to even check for your oil. Is your oil good? It's a little dark in color because I did fly this aircraft. So yes, you can see it does have issues. You'll get dirty oil over time. That means you'll need to get it changed, which, yes, in-game costs are a thing. You'll have to pay to get your oil changed for your aircraft. Looks good. So now we get to interact with the flaps. So we need to make sure our flaps look good. So looks good. So let's go back here. Looks good. All right. So anything with a green check mark means you have checked it and it's in good standing. Looks good. And never forget to also, which by the way, look at this. Look how this interacts with the wind. You could actually see the thing animate with the wind. I don't know if you guys are able to see this. What's up, Brooks Barrow? How are you doing? So, this is stinking realistic. I mean, with the entire thing, you could actually see it kind of get, for it to get moved, for it to kind of animate and move in the wind. Why can't I even get in? All right. The problem about this is, here we go. Now we can get in. So now we're in the aircraft. So the cool thing is, then you can get back out. Yeah, there are tornadoes in the game. I have to figure that out. I think it's in career mode, which I don't have access to because I need to do all my flight things. But I did watch someone yesterday, or it was in the Microsoft, yeah, it was in the Microsoft, in their briefing that there are tornadoes in the game, but it's in missions only. And in order to get your mission, you need to get your private pilot license. Yeah, that's the thing with this. So now we're all set. So what we need to do is make sure everything goes on. So I'm going to flip our alternator master switch. Battery switch is on. Our avionics. So that looks all good. So our Garmin is ready to go. And our barometer, so in the controls to reset the barometer used to be default by the letter B, but actually you have to contact ATC to get the barometer by using their ATIS option. So you'll go to ATIS.
Stockton Airport information, Sierra 2-Tree 0, 0 Zulu. Wind 1-Tree 7 at Niner. Visibility 10. Sky condition, ceiling 9,900 feet overcast. Temperature 16. Dew point tree, altimeter tree 002.01. Visual runway 29er left and
So that's
ILS
the
runway
barometer right
29er
now.
right in use. Landing and departing runway 29er left and runway 29er right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Sierra.
I got that, Roger. We will take
Stockton
off.
Airport information Tango 0, 0, 0,
All right.
0 Zulu. Wind 1-Tree 7.
All right, so we will take off.
Stockton Ground Cessna November 58648 ready to taxi, departing straight out with uniform.
Cessna November 58648 taxi to and hold short of runway 29er right via taxiway Delta Alpha. Contact tower on 121.9er when ready.
So our strobes, turn our beacon, landing, taxi, Nava, and strobes all on. So they are all on. Our fuel pumps will be turned on. And let's just make sure everything is set and cross-check. Perfect. So we're not making a flight route, but the you can make a flight route via this, which is really cool, through their EFB, which stands for electronic flight bag. And so we have that in the simulator, which is really, really nice. Now, don't worry about what you see on the screen here. That will be fixed once we start our engines. But look at this. Look at the sky textures. And supposedly, the clouds act more realistic based on the real-time weather. In fact, if we go right over here...
Cessna 648, did you hear my last transmission?
I did hear your last transmission.
Taxi to and hold short runway 29er.
Look at
right
that
via
rain.
Taxiway Delta Alpha
Tell
Cessna
me if that's
648.
realistic or not. If you look at that, okay, rain to the north, look at what we have. Pretty good. It didn't do the best job, but there is some rain over just to the north of Stockton. But, like, take a look at that. Take a look at that, and take a look at the inboarded weather inside the simulator. It does a pretty good job, a lot better than last time. Right, we better get flying without me talking. So what we need to do is we need to request, okay, I guess taxi, no taxi guy over here, so we are going to back out, or we're going to start our engine. You guys ready? Perfect. So let me, oops, not that. Hold on, let me get this all figured out. There we go. Okay, here we go. We're gonna take off now, or taxi out. Okay, why can't I? Oh, there we go. Why am I... What is going on? Why can't I... What in the heck? Are my shocks? Maybe my shocks are in. Hold on. Oh, that's why. Apparently, the simulator was paused. And it's still not working. Why is this giving me trouble? There we go. Yay! I'm actually taxi now. Yeah, that weather, look at how realistic it is. Oh, by the way, you guys download the game. Please do so, because guess what? There are solar eclipses and lunar eclipses and aurora borealis in the simulator. I tried it yesterday at Kerrville, Texas, where I was on April the 8th. I was able to see the solar eclipse again in the simulator, which is really good. And the cloud textures are freaking awesome. The lighting is just really, really good. So now you're probably asking, how accurate is the weather? Well, we will find out once we get in the air, because our wind is not being displayed right now on the HUD or the EFB. Now there is still an issue that the aircraft likes to roll over to the right, probably due to a terrain issue. And there seems to be an issue here. This little bug that I've noticed. If we actually change our... Actually, if we do this. Okay, hold on. There is an issue. Oops. There's an issue here to where there's two taxi lines. I don't know what that's all about. But I do like the fact that they do leave marks on the ground, so you get your tire screech marks on the ground, which is very new to the simulator. So this is like serious realism. Serious realism. We're gonna go back in. Burning rubber, laughing out loud. Yeah, I think it's too sensitive. The ground point, or the ground contact sensitivity is pretty elevated. So that's why it does that. Let's take a look out of the aircraft. Now also look at the lighting too that the aircraft gives off from the strobe lights. But definitely there's going to need to be some rework done to some of the airports with some of the taxi lines. Just doesn't have that realism look. Looks more cartoony. also this whole drifting off course is quite easily evident. I mean, not bad. It could be better, though. Could definitely use a little bit of a rework.
Stockton Tower, Cessna, November 5, 8648 ready at runway 29er right, straight out departure.
Cessna November 58648, altimeter tree 0.02, departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 29er right.
Cleared for takeoff.
And that rain
Runway
is coming
29er
down
right,
good.
Cessna 648.
Ready for liftoff? Here we go. Oh, wow! Look at the light sun shining right through where the rain is falling. Oh, man, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. And there is some sunlight shining through out to my north, just to my north, just a teeny bit of sun. Oh, this is actually pretty real. It actually mimics real life. Wow. This is actually amazing. Flaps up. Oh wow, look at the cars on the roadway. Cars are even parked at the airport. Look at the cars parked. That is pretty sick. Yeah, literally, like right over there, it's raining pretty good. There is turbulence. Let me see what our wind is like. Oh wow, 25 knots. 25 knots. It's actually pretty realistic. You know what? What I'm gonna do? I'm going to check. Wow, that is so freaking real. Oh, wow, there is light. Sun shining right through. Just a little bit of sun. Just a teeny bit. Not exactly real, but wow. It's as close to real life you're gonna get. Wind is realistic though. We're at 30 knots right now. If you don't believe me, we could bring up a little nav map. And that'll give us the weather. Yeah, look at the wind. Right there. Southeast at about 33 to 35 knots. Or 33 to 35 miles an hour, I meant to say. Temperature is 61 degrees, so it's a little warmer aloft. Wow, look at the lighting on this. This is, you could see it reflecting off the aircraft.
NorCal approach Cessna November 5 8648 is type Cessna Skyhawk 3 miles.
There is definitely a notable improvement. Wow, look at the lighting. Look at the lighting through the clouds. Underneath the clouds as well.
648 NorCal approach. Squawk 0431.
Oh man, this is as real, as realistic of a game you can actually get.
Radar contact
with its lighting, the light architecture. I've yet to find a rainbow though. The rainbow should be over here somewhere. So they're missing that with the lighting aspect. You would think if there is sun shining through, you'd get a rainbow. But there's no rainbow. Where's our rainbow? They missed that by a good margin. There's no rainbow to be found. But it is raining where I'm at right now, where the plane is at. Wow, this wind is so strong. You could really feel it. You could definitely feel it on the aircraft. It's very realistic too, the turbulence. Okay, you know what? There is not any sunshine shining through. It's not hitting the aircraft, so that's a good thing, because maybe that's just a bright area of the sky, maybe. That's why there's no rainbow. Like it's not raining outside my door. It says here it's raining. What's up, Brian? How are you doing? This is pretty good though. This is pretty real. The weather may be off by a little bit. I don't know if that has to just do with the servers. But I'll tell you, the cloud cover, beyond realistic. There is brightness to the sky to the south, because that's where, like, I mean, if we look at satellite really quickly, you'll see what I mean by that. So if we go to College View page, you will understand that there is, like, the sky is actually, there's blue sky down here, so the sky is brighter when you look south, and that's what this is showing. So yeah, this is not a bad start. This is actually really good. The only thing I have an issue with is getting to know the new controls. Because with it being more realistic, you can even see what's inside their viewing. Look at that. But getting good winds, I mean, the winds are pretty accurate. Not getting any frame issues, no frame lag spikes at all. Running really smooth. You can see my aircraft moving side by side. So this is actually realistic. No doubt. No doubt at all. So I'm going to land in Lodi, or we're going to go into the wind, so we have to land into the wind. Now, I guess the rain might be a little over aggressive. That's the only pet peeve I have, I think, is it seems to rain a little harder than what might be in the sim. Or what might be in the, yeah, it seems to show rain harder in the sim than in real life. At least in this location. Got a little lag spike there. But it does work. The software that I use, Little Nav Map, does work with the latest flight simulator.
Cessna 648, contact NorCal approach on 127.4. Good day.
Going to 127.4 Cessna 648.
You could talk to other people too, which is nice. Alright, so we are going to land. Oh, I missed the airport by a huge margin. I overshot it.
NorCal approach Cessna November 58648 900 feet.
Cessna November 58648, NorCal approach altimeter tree 0.01 continuous planned.
Roger, got that. Thirty 30.01. Roger. I'm gonna see. Okay, someone said there's a tornado warning. Where is that tornado warning at? Because if so, then I could try seeing if it's actually in the simulator. But I bet it's not. We're gonna land here. Oh, winds are only at 20 miles an hour at this level. Ooh, that was a really bumpy landing. Okay, let's park it right. It's raining here, though. What the heck is going on? Are you both alright? What the heck? Someone report this bug. They're like infused. They're infused. It's like 2 feet into 2 bodies. They're like glued. Are you alright, you both? Looks cool. This takes away the realism, though. This really does. The weather's realistic, but not so much maybe the life. I wish I could hit them and, like, knock them away. Because that is kind of bizarre that both of them are just kind of glued. One could be Titan, I guess. Titan and Brian are glued together. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's that. It's actually the first time I came across that issue where people are stuck together. There's my aircraft, believe it or not. So, let's take a look at what we got. See what we got. So, somewhere in Pennsylvania. Oh, it's a line of heavy rainfall. So let's take off in northern Pennsylvania to see what that looks like, to see if there is... I really wish they had actually... There's Morgantown. What I'm trying to look for is... Okay, so it's gonna be south of the big... Right here. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna see though, because I want to see how, if this is actually accurate. Kind of the part of this stream is looking at the weather. Gallatin, there's Gallatin. I just had Gallatin, there we go. Harrison Valley, okay, so there is... I think this is the right area, so we will take off out of here. Oh wait, you were saying Elmira. Elmira, okay. Flying, oh, Grayland, ooh. Grayland Airport. See if I can get... Let's do Grayland really quickly since aviation. Vegas aviation. What's up, Sean? We're going to do that really quickly because that's where we do have that tornado. Supposedly. Right? Yup. Oh, it's observed too. Okay. Arbidine. Let's see. So it's over here, isn't it? Okay, so we will take off out of here. Oh, that's... Okay, so we will take off here. Yeah, I'm gonna just fly the Cessna until I get my controls all straightened out. Actually, Vegas Aviation, are you available to talk after the stream? See if we can get a tornado on the stream. Boy, I will literally freak out if there is actually a tornado.
Kilo Hotel Quebec, Mike traffic, Cessna November 8-3, 48-3, taking off runway 6, departing straight out.
I will literally freak out if there's a tornado. I need to figure out where the tornado would actually be, though.
Seattle Center, Cessna November 8-3, is type Cessna Skyhawk, 1 mile southeast of Kilo Hotel
Oh
Quebec,
shoot,
like
is that it
600
over there?
feet. Request flight.
I wonder
following.
if that's it.
Cessna November 8348
I'm wondering if that's it over
Squawk
there.
7251.
It's really
Squawk
raining underneath
725,
there pretty
1
good.
Cessna 483.
Someone would need to
Cessna
help me out
483
because I don't
radar
see any
contact 1
twister.
mile south of Kilo Hotel Quebec, Mike 1000 feet. Altimeter 29.70.
Roger, Cessna 483.
What's up, Sean? Yeah, you're gonna have a thunderstorm. The Vegas Aviation, if you're still here, let me know. But I do not see anything with a tornado. What's up, Barbara? There's rain falling right here, though. What's the temperature here anyways? Wow, 44 degrees. Pretty chilly, pretty nippy out. But I do not see anything in the way of... See what radar looks up there. Yeah, this is not actually realistic. It actually might not even be a tornado on the ground, so it's not... I think the weather's gonna need a little rework though. Yeah. At least with the scattered partition of storms. There's clouds. There is blue sky. But I don't see any tornado. Oh boy, I'm going over speed. But it is raining now.
Delta Tree 45, you are 400 feet above
Right
your
here.
assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level Tree 20.
Whoa, whoa, oh my gosh. You know what? This might be where it's at. My plane is just spinning all over the place. Jeez. That was my plane got like forcefully almost did a barrel roll right there. The wind did shift a little bit, so there was a little bit of an area of rotation. Wow, look at the trees. How realistic those trees look.
500.
Yeah, look at my barrel roll. I just did another one. For some reason my plane is jumpy right over here. See, look at how my plane is just doing crazy moves right now. Look at it, look at the wind, look at the wind, it's shifting. The wind is shifting all over the place. The wind is just shifting all over the place. Man, this is, wow. This is just crazy. This is actually realistic. Look at your winds. Look at your winds actually shifting. With the terrain, that is actually amazing. That is actually amazing. That would make sense. So there is some kind of rotation right here. There's some rotation right here, actually. Watch the wind. Watch the wind. Actually, I'm going to put it on the screen. Oh, I actually can't put it on the screen. You'll get the idea. Watch the wind change direction. Because it did it. It did change direction. You look at the wind. Look at the wind. Look at how it just changed like that. So the wind dynamics in this game are actually quite realistic. Wow. No freaking why. Flying into a hurricane will be quite realistic. I don't think there's any typhoons, are there? I don't think there is any typhoons at the moment. Of course, there's not. Oh, we could actually take off out of here, though. Could we now? Yeah, we do have a typhoon or a cyclone in the southern hemisphere. Geez, only if we had like a hurricane, that would be exciting. However, we do got this system to contend with. Let me see how accurate this is right here. That cyclone. So for that reasoning, we are going to fly the TBM. Thing I do not like is that the weather disappears. Let's see if this is actually realistic or not. See, only if it would work more better. If the weather layer would freaking work. Oh, it does! Yes! It works! It works! It actually works. Wow! You could actually zoom in and see what the clouds look like. Oh, you could go right through the clouds too. That is actually real, like pretty cool. So I could actually see wow, that is stinking. That is really cool. So let's see if the ooh, there's your precipitation. Oh, wow. The precipitation had a whole rework done on it. That is neat. That is neat. Wow, it actually mimics reality too. That is very helpful. Wow! They actually have an animated version of the wind. Oh my goodness. This is so freaking wow. Oh my gosh. Microsoft. It actually is real too. Wherever you depart from, that is neat. Oh yeah. This is gonna be... This is killer right here. This is actually... This did not work yesterday. Sorry, I'm actually getting carried away. And then this is your jet stream. So you could see what your jet stream looks like. So Let's just look at this really quickly. Now, they got to do a whole rework on the coloring, but like you can see the jet stream in real time. This is actually pretty cool. Hey, can we fly without bugs? I wish. I would love to fly without bugs. So let's just do... Really quickly, I did want to... Okay, so we'll just get with it. I want to see how accurate this is with the wind. Yep, okay. We have an issue. The wind map... Oh, wait. Oh, maybe it was just loading in. Looks very accurate, actually. Oh my. And the weather grid points, I wanted to make it clear to you all too that are watching this. The weather grid point spacing resolution is that of about for every mile you fly has a different weather variable. So you get more high resolution weather in real time. So this is 56 knots. Let's go flying. Let's see what it actually looks like. Is it real or is it not? Let's take a look. Flying through the clouds we go. Okay, these are nasty storm clouds. These are nasty.
Center Daher November 8348 is type Daher TBM9, 5,900 feet. Request flight following.
We have a problem though, the barometer does not work.
Center. Squawk 0535.
Squawk
That is new.
0535
The
Daher
barometer does not
483.
work in this. Does the weather instruments even work?
Roger Daher 483.
TOS system test. Okay.
Better work. Let's see. Let's see. What is our wind like? We gotta figure that out. Let's see what our wind is. $57 knots. Okay, is actually really good. That's actually very, very accurate. We have winds of about 70 miles an hour. And the pressure, let's see what our pressure is. Surface pressure, let's find that out. Sea level pressure is 2890. 2890. So roughly about 75 mile an hour winds at 5,000 feet above the surface. Seems pretty good. So now the wind, oh wait. Okay, so for some reason now it didn't work. Okay, why is it not working? Clouds, work with me now. See, it's gonna give a lot of trouble. There we go, now it works. So the loading with the weather, I find, is a big problem. Sometimes it wants to work, sometimes it doesn't want to work at all. So you really have to be patient because it doesn't load very fast. This is where the lowest pressure would be, so I'm going to try to depart in here to see what our wind is going to be like. or what our pressure is going to look like.
Center Dahar November 8-3-4-8 tree is type Dahar TBM 96,400 feet. Request
See,
flight
the
following.
big issue with this takes a long time to load. That is a big pet peeve.
Squawk Tree 45
We got
to
a
Dahar
Northland right
4-8
now.
tree.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
TOS system test. Okay.
Roger Dahar 4-8 tree.
Stall. Landing gear.
What is going?
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
See if we can get this to cooperate now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn to the north. Because this is not working now. This is freaking bugged up. Pressure is 967 millibars. Actually, you know what? Let me see what it... Let me pause this really quick and let me see what it is in real time via Zoom Earth. See what the pressure is right now. No! 965! So if they're using the GFS or Euro model, see what if even if they are using, might be using one of the two. It is so real though. It is so realistic with the barometric pressure. The 24 hours ago was a lot deeper. There we go, it finally has a line. So if there's a feature on here, you can actually go and look at the historical weather.
TOS not available.
There we go. Okay. It works. Yes, this, I want to just see. Okay, so the weather history from yesterday, or from 12 a.m. this morning, gave us 60 knot winds. So that's hurricane force from a system that I thought it wouldn't do well. So The weather in this game is much more realistic. I do see that it's a lot more accurate. It's more caught up to real time. And that is important because, you know, that means I'm going to do hurricane chasing. The chances of that occurring are a little higher.
Toss available.
What is that? What is going? Oh. I just need to figure out why that doesn't work if I press B. I guess that's part of the realism. Can you fly closer to sea level? Not until I can figure out on how to. Until I can figure out on how to do the barometer without ATC. There's a workaround to it. Because I don't know, I'm probably more than below 8,000 feet right now. But I am flying very sideways, and this wind is pretty insane. I mean, we're getting hurricane force winds, people. Hurricane force winds. And this is literally not even a hurricane, like technically not even a hurricane. So I could only imagine what it's gonna do for next year. Supposedly, the game is supposed to accurately simulate and represent hurricanes, typhoons, and cyclones in the game, and storms. Very accurately. If that's true, we're in good shape. We are in some really good shape. And honestly, it should be based on satellite data. We're at 957 millibars. And this was from yesterday, or from earlier this morning, so we're using weather history. If you go and click on this, there's a weather history. It's not on here now because I clicked away from it. But there's a weather history feature. Eric plays games? No. It's only 24 hours. So when I do the 24 weather history, it only goes out to 24 hours. You cannot look back at, say, you can look back at 3 or 4 days, 3 or 4 months. It's only 24 hours, unfortunately. I know it does. It does suck, but you know what? Imagining Flight Simulator 2020, you didn't get historical weather data that goes out to 24 hours. At least they added that feature. It's better than nothing. It really is. Well, actually, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna actually have to do my own barometer. Can I actually? Oh yeah, good. So the barometer right now is 2825. That's about how high I am right now. Does this even count below that? Let's see. Golly, we're dog. Yeah, can't go below 28 inches. What in the heck? They need to fix that. They really do. They do need to fix that because if they don't fix it, that's part of having a realistic weather simulator, right? It is so windy though. It is really, really windy. We're at 955 millibars so far. I would get it actually. Wow, we are down at 2815. So we're down at 953 millibars. See how low you can go, I guess. But yeah, this is pretty stinking realistic. Not a big problem at all. We'll do one more flight after this, but I got to thinking, you know that. See how realistic this is. I'll tell you right now, it beats a lot more. It's a lot more better than the other simulator. We're down at 2809 already. That barometer's really falling. Hey, Eric, if you have a PC, you can play it on the PC, but you would have to buy the game. Ooh, weather, the wind is changing direction all of a sudden. Yeah, this is a pretty realistic game. This is not bad at all. Oh, I see Eric plays games. I understand. But yeah, barometer on this is pretty low. 950 millibars now. 950 millibars. That is stinking accurate. That is spot on. Because look at, this is from yesterday. This is from yesterday. Yeah, 948. That's about right. That's quite close to the center. 947-ish. Because I have the weather set for midnight. And this is pretty real. This is quite realistic and accurate. Because that's what the barometer showed right there. So we're probably somewhere like in here already. And the winds right there are about 42, almost 45 miles an hour. Well, that's at the surface. Low level winds are a whole different story. Oh, we're in the center already. Okay. We're at 949 millibars. So we are bottomed out on our barometer. Depending on which package you get, Severe Weather Center, it ranges from $65 all the way up to like $200. There is definitely some bugs. There's always going to be some bugs on release. But the weather engine, quite impressed. Really impressed. I think this is going to be the weather engine for simulator people that want to go into hurricanes. This is going to be the realism right here. $948 millibars. Wow. 948 millibars. $948 millibars. So we are about in the center. So we're about somewhere in here. Only off by like a millibar. I got the top version on Severe Weather Center. Only off by at least a millibar. See if we can get it lower. Can we get it lower? Can we get it lower? Lower! No. It shot up. So we got down to 948 millibars. 948. 947, 948-ish. So we're off by about a millibar. But I think that's because, is this actually from... Oh, this is 24 hours ago. So this was... $21.43. So this was yesterday. At 16:08. So that's about 3:08 yesterday. If I got that correctly, it might be. I'm giving this an A+ with the weather. Weather was actually quite realistic. I'm giving it a 90% rating. Oh, Severe Weather Center, I have had my yoke for about 4 or 5 years already. Let's see what New York City looks like. I'm really curious to see what New York City looks like. Actually, though, we wanted to look at the weather for... I wish they had state lines. That would make it... Oh, there's Gallatin. Okay. So we're going to see what it's like in Gallatin right now. Ooh, there's one intense storm right there. Maybe some rotation with it coming on shore. Oh, it's pouring in Gallatin now, so we're gonna have to wait it out and probably go to Covington. See what Covington looks like. Where in the heck is Covington? Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't want that. No, no, no. See, it would have been nice if they drew up state lines. But of course they do not. They don't believe in state lines. Well, actually, once the weather loads, it might help out a lot more. We just had the weather. Weather layers were just working. Now they're not working at all, so I do not know what has happened. Or you know why? I think it's because we're live in weather. There we go. There we go. It works now. Let's try this airport. Oh, no, wait, hold on. You know what? For the sake of it, let's try flying into New York. That will probably be a lot better. And then I'll probably head off. Or, let me ask you guys, what do you guys want me to fly? Or which airport do you want me to fly out of? Ooh, there's a hot air balloon. Oh, they do have the Icon A5. Sweet. We'll actually use the Joby. We'll do the Joby this time. Joby is actually easier to navigate with. Gonzales, Louisiana. Let's see. Gonzales. It's gotta load. This is gonna take a bit. This is gonna take a bit. There it is, Gonzales. This is really loading slow, though. That is a big problem when it loads really slow. Try lit next. All right, I will see about that. So I'm in this one, I'm going to make it daytime. Our weather's gonna be custom. I'm just gonna make some clouds. We're gonna get some clouds going. There we go, got some good clouds. So that's what we will do. So the thing about this aircraft, first we need to charge up the batteries, so that's what we will do. Here we go. You're not gonna see, this is simulator. So I don't think you're gonna be able to see me. But here we go. About this could actually cover.
Baton Rouge approach Joby November 26825 is type Joby J's 41 miles northeast of Kilo Romeo Echo Golf 800 feet. Request flight following.
You'll see the engines.
Joby November
They actually
26825 Baton
turn
Rouge approach.
like that.
Squawk 2 tree
So it turns
67.
into a drone as well.
Squawk 2 Tree 67 Joby 825.
Joby 825 radar contact 2 miles northeast of Kilo Romeo Echo Golf 1,300 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger Joby 825.
So this is like a drone. And when you accelerate, me try this in VR. You guys will probably laugh at me. I'm gonna try this in VR to see if it even works. And then I'll call it a night. Yeah. Going a little extreme here with the VR headset. Oh, it's dead. Probably no luck. See. Yeah, it's dead.
Joby 825 traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at 1,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. Joby 825 traffic is 9 o'clock 2 miles at 300 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Joby 825 have...
Oh, hey, do you guys want to see the solar eclipse? Say yes in the chat if you want to see the solar eclipse.
Generic in sight.
Since we covered a lot of the aspects about the weather, alright, so we're gonna go over to Kerrville. But we're gonna need a different aircraft so I can actually get out and walk around. So we'll just use the Cessna. Okay, so we are going to use Kerrville. Again, we have to wait for this to load. Yes, I will do Little Rock. I think Little Rock was in the path of totality. I want to make sure I got my... I want to make sure I got my calculations correctly here, so I'm not... Little Rock was on the edge of totality, so I want to get the center. So we will do Kerrville, Texas, because that was as close to the center we can get. This needs to load. Man, it's taking a bit of its own sweet time. Why is it not working? Hold on, you guys. This is really low. It's loading in slow. So we're not able to... And it crashed. Yep, I kind of thought. Thank you, Epic. Eric Plays Games. My game crashed. I kind of thought. I just thought it would. I thought it would. If I get put into the queue, I'm ending this stream. Because I think there is a high demand of people playing the game right now, so... I felt like I had to share this with you guys today. I'm giving this one more try. And it has not loaded much in. Come on, let's go. There we go. Now it's working. Now it's working. But the terrain needs to load in. But it's not loading in. This is a huge problem. There was a queue yesterday. Yep, it looks like we... Yep, we're good to go. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do a departure. Let's actually depart here, from here first. We're gonna do a preset. And we're just gonna have a few clouds. And we're gonna set the date. So let me get the date set. And then we'll end it here after this. Alright, so that's... Alright, so look closely on the map. You will see a... What the heck? They had the eclipse yesterday. Did they remove it? They actually did. They removed the stinking the effect. They seriously had it. They had the eclipse there on the map. It was there. I kid you not. Wow. Would you look at that? That's disappointing because they had the eclipse thing effect. Oh, you know what? No, duh. You know what? I had it on the wrong day. I had it on the wrong day. There it is. There it is. Look at that dark spot. Look at that dark spot. Look at that. Look at that. We're gonna watch it from... Gonna go to Kerrville and watch it. And you'll be surprised, you'll be shocked on how dark it gets. Only if this game could actually load a little faster. It would make my day a lot easier. There we go. Are you serious? It froze. Nothing's loading in. Nothing's loading in. Okay, that loaded in, but not Kerrville. Oh, there we go. Now it's loaded in. Now we're good. Now we're good. Don't worry. There we go. Take a look at this. Let's get out of the aircraft. Let's turn off the engine zone. Yes! Alright. So we're gonna get out of the aircraft. Do you notice anything different, you guys? Let me get some of the cloud cover here. We're actually gonna get some thin cloud cover. Do you notice anything? Does anyone notice anything? I want to see if you guys can pick up anything. That is different. Definitely darker, right? Yeah. It is actually darker. It is very dark, actually. Yes, they are TJ 2000. Yeah, TJ 2003. They are. I do not have the I don't have my private pilot license because I just got this game yesterday. It'll take a little bit to get there. But I'll tell you, you know what's amusing? The weather's realistic, and so are the eclipses. Look at this. Look at my shadow. It is almost gone. Look how dark this is getting. Eclipse. A total solar eclipse in the simulator. Watch my shadow. It's literally going to disappear. Look at these clouds over there. Look how dark they are versus the clouds over here. And my shadow is almost gone. Look at the shadow bands. You could faintly see the shadow bands. At least I think I can. Oh my goodness, this is so real. Look at, oh, my shadow's almost gone. Almost gone. The moon is, okay, so looking at the moon is actually a little harder. And you can zoom in. I can't even zoom in on this for some reason. I have to figure that out. But it's exactly like what 2020 is, except they did not have the texture where it gets really, really dark. I mean, look, you could barely make out the airplane. It's really, really dark. I mean, look at this. Look how dark this is. Look at just how dark it is. You can't see anything. And if you think that's dark, wait until I add all the cloud cover. You'll see this. Look how dark it is. It's literally nighttime in the daytime. You can see where it's daylight over there. Where the shadow is pretty much... Wow, this is really cool though. Really dark. Really dark. And hey, share this with their family and friends too. Say, David just discovered solar eclipses do work in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. You just gotta know where it's gonna happen. See, you can look at the clouds. You can start seeing them light up. You can start seeing it light up over here. The clouds actually glow a little bit. The clouds over here are not glowing. Oh. Are we? There it is. We're out. We're out of totality. We're out of totality. Hold on, you guys. Yeah. Not yet. Okay, I'm back. So, I mean, look at now the clouds glow. See, the clouds glow. Over there, it's darker. You can see where it's darker over there. See these clouds? And you can see where it's brighter. So this is where it's supposed to be at. But it is really hard to tell. You can kind of see what appears to be the crescent shaped. But look at how brighter it is. It's actually notably brighter now. I mean, you can definitely tell it's daylight. You can see the details again, they're coming back out. But that's not the darkest, or that's not the brightest it gets. I mean, if we go a little forward, look how much brighter it is. That is daylight. That's how it's supposed to be. And I'm wondering how dark I can make it in the simulator. With clouds that are 60,000 feet. Oh my gosh! Oh yeah! That is dark. That is dark. Wow, the lighting on this. The lighting on this is so much more realistic. With complete cloudiness. No eclipse. Talk about it getting dark. This is definitely a step up. I've got to say, this is definitely a step up. And you can see yourself walking too. That's what I look like. I went to Kerrville to see the eclipse. Eric plays games. And look at the engine in there. Look how realistic that is. You can just see the detail that the simulator actually has. It's just amazing. You could walk around, you could run, you could jump in the simulator, you could even take pictures of animals. And there's flowers. I mean, this is just gorgeous. It's definitely worth the buy, except yesterday it wasn't, because... Are those boxes? What? 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 They actually have boxes. Oh, wow, realistic cardboard boxes. Yeah, this is definitely a game. This is my baby. This is my baby game right here. This is the best. Wait, what? Is it not gonna turn over? Apparently there's a glitch where the engine does not start after it's been off for a while. So what did you think of it? I want to see, though, the snow. See how realistic the snow is, and then I'll call it. The weather, we figured that out. The weather's very realistic. As realistic as it can probably get for right now. Definitely an improvement from the last update. Here's some snow, so let's see what this looks like. And then we will for sure call it a night. This is gonna take a little while to load. Here we go. There we go.
Salt Lake Center Cessna November 25707 is type Cessna Skyhawk, 1 miles east of Jackson, 7,900 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna 707 radar contact 1 miles east of Jackson, 7,400 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Oh
Roger,
boy.
Cessna 707.
I'm not landing on this. Or am I? Can I land on this? No, I'm not gonna crash. I'm not gonna crash. I just want to see how realistic this... Boy, my... Probably do not do this. Do not recommend doing this. It's probably not the best. Why did my engine... Wow, look at, you can see the snow. Oh, it might be windy there. That's what that is. You could actually see the snow blowing in the air. Why is there no... There is snow, though. There is snow.
Jackson Tower, FlexJet 59er 421 miles southeast inbound ILS Zulu runway 19er approach.
FlexJet 594
Try to
Jackson
drive
Tower.
on the road with the other
Altimeter
cars.
29.902 cleared ILS.
Okay,
Zulu runway
I'll give that a
19er
try,
approach.
and then I'll head off. Oh, look, these trees here, nice and white.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway 19er approach FlexJet 594.
Nah, didn't work. I didn't get there. Please. Give me a chance. Yes. Can I drive with the other cars? Let's see.
Jackson Tower, generic November 60 November Foxtrot, 24 miles south, inbound, ILS Zulu runway, 19er approach.
Generic November 60 November Foxtrot Jackson Tower. Altimeter 29.92 cleared ILS Zulu runway 19er approach.
Alright. I think that is... I drove on the road.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway, 19er approach, generic 0 November Foxtrot.
Okay. I think that's it. Oh, no. Someone promised me to do Little Rock. I'll do Little Rock for you, Eric, and then that will be it. What's up, DJ the Broke? How are you doing? Okay, I'll do Houston after this. Oh, look at the traffic, too. You can see the traffic. Look at that. What's up, D-Connected? How are you?
Adams Tower, Cessna November 7, 1606 at runway for left ready for departure, straight out departure.
Okay, we will fly to the downtown area as you requested.
TOS system test. Okay.
Look at all the people parked there. Look at. Look at that.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
I am pretty much in the downtown area of Little Rock. What was that? What's... Thank you, D Connected. Thank you so much. I don't intend to play Microsoft on the channel, but I thought, you know what? I wanted to show this off. I just had the itch. I had an itch to show this off to you guys with the weather and stuff. Oh, there, yep, there's downtown Little Rock right over there. So how does it look? How does it look? Now I'm gonna land now. Very welcome, Eric Plays Games. Thank you. Glad I did a good job. But yeah, look at these ground textures. Let's actually get out of the aircraft. And you could hear the sounds. Look how realistic. You'll look inside to see. You could see the exhaust as well. Look how realistic that is. Look at the lighting.
SkyWest 5508, go around.
You could hear the sounds very realistic.
SkyWest 5508.
SkyWest 5508, contact approach on 119.5. Good day.
And look at the seating. Look how realistic the seating
Going
looks.
to 119.5, SkyWest 5508.
All right, we'll do Houston, Texas, and that will be it. Okay, we will do George Bush. But we need to wait for this to load. That's the very annoying thing. It does take its own sweet time to load. But yes, this is a weather channel and not a flight sim channel. I just wanted to show this off. Come on, this is so freaking slow. Terrible. This is gonna get a lot better. It's gotta just load. Come on. I guess we'll just start flying. It probably will crash. I have a fear it's gonna crash.
Houston Tower, Cessna November 6-5, tree 09er at runway 15. Left ready for departure, straight out departure.
Look how this looks. Take a look. This has not even loaded in yet. Literally, this has not loaded in. Until it loads in. I mean, this is so terrible. I'm just gonna wait for it to load all the way in. Come on. Okay, we're in. I think we're working. Yup. We're working. We're working. Now it doesn't want to load all the way in. The map loads, the game doesn't load. Boy, their servers are just overwhelmed, I guess. Their servers are just not too happy. Houston, Texas.
Houston Tower, Cessna November 68105 at runway 15. Right, ready for departure. Departing straight out.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Look at the ground textures. Dude, look at the ground textures. Oh, my goodness. Talk about high resolution. Look at the light, the ground lighting. You can see a little bit of an indent right here. You can see that the ground dips down right here. Look at my face, I'm too close to that. All right, now we're ready to go. Promise, we are ready. Let's see what Houston looks like.
United 1549er, contact Houston departure on 119.7. Good day.
So yeah, the weather is very accurate. I know we're not showing much in the way of weather because DJ the Broke wants us to see Houston. Maybe that could be DJ the Broke's nickname, Cessna. No, just kidding. I'm kidding with you, buddy.
Cessna 105, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Houston Tower Cessna November 68105, frequency change.
Can you do a loop?
Cessna November 68105.
No, I don't want to do a
Cessna
loop.
Skyhawk, 4 miles south of 4 Tango, Sierra for 700 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna November 68105, Houston approach. Squawk 4621.
Squawk 4621 Cessna 105.
Cessna 105 radar contact 4 miles northeast of 26 Tango Echo 600 feet. Altimeter 29.902. Air Shuttle 6245 climb and maintain 6,000 feet.
Roger Cessna 105.
Climb and maintain 6,000 feet air. Shuttle 6245. Air Shuttle 6245, you are 14 miles east.
There's Houston.
Altitude, expect ILS
Straight up
runway
ahead.
approach by a Sills transition. Clear to Sills. Air Shuttle 6245, you are 13 miles east of Houston. Contact Houston Tower on 127 decimal tree when inbound on the approach. Tower on 127 decimal tree air. Shuttle 6245. Cessna 105 contact approach on 121 decimal tree. Good day.
Almost there.
121
Almost there.
decimal tree for Cessna 105.
There's another freeway. So, Colin. Let's do a roll.
500. Stall, stall. Stall, 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 stall. 500.
I did it. I did it. One more look at the Toyota Center.
500.
Oh, ooh, that was a big hit. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Holy cow. How do you disable the ATC? I don't think you can. Well, there's a setting in there.
United 2491, you are 17 miles east. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via Sills transition. Clear to Sills. United 2491, you are 16 miles east of Houston. Contact Houston Tower on 127.3 when inbound.
See what else we could find over here.
Tower on 1.
Know what we can do? We'll do the grand finale. We will fly in style. We'll fly this plane. Oh boy. This is retarded. This thing likes to struggle in the Houston area to load in. There we go. I'll go wherever the plane takes me, DJ the Broke. But yeah, if you want to get rid of ATC, there's a setting in there you have to mess with.
Houston Tower, November 14950 at runway 15. Left ready for departure. Departing straight out.
These have not loaded in all the way. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, here we go. Huge lag spike. Holy cow. Big lag spikes. Oh my gosh.
November 14950 Houston approach. Squawk 72 tree tree.
Squawk 72 tree tree 950.
950 radar contact 4 miles northeast of 26 Tango Echo 1,600 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger 950.
Here we go. Going straight up. Here we go.
950 contact Houston Center on 133.4. Good day.
133.4 950. Houston Center, November 14950. 4,500
Man, the freaking lag spikes. The lag spikes on this are terrible. Golly word. Oh. I blacked out. Oh. Oh, that was too much on my computer, I guess. I freaked out the computer, I guess. I freaked it out. I overworked it. Big lag spikes followed by a crash. CTD. But I think that's where we end it. I'll play, but off stream, of course. So, what do I think of the game? It's a little better than Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's not the very best flight simulator out. Well, I'm sure it's the best flight simulator out there. But all I gotta say is try it for yourself. Give it a try. Buy it. Well, you hope your computer can actually handle it. So, how much is the game, you're probably wondering? Well, let's go to the Microsoft. I know how much it is, but I wanted to show you all how much it is. So there's different packages. So there's the standard, deluxe, premium, deluxe, and aviator. I have the aviator. So if we go here, it will tell you. It should tell you, actually. In theory, it should. Okay, so man, look how slow this is running. Oh boy. So how, oh wait. Oh, this is not it. No, duh. Hold on. Why did it link me to that? Okay, so I got the Aviators edition. So that's $199.99. That gives you literally 125 aircraft and 160 airports. So this is basically what you get if you get the different versions. So standard, this is what you'll get with standard. You'll get all these aircraft in standard. Okay. I've yet to find the parachute. We'll see how that works. So that's that. So you'll get all those aircraft if you get the standard. Now, if you get the deluxe, you'll get all these aircraft on top of all the standard aircraft. So it basically builds all the way up. Okay. So you get all the standard aircraft. That's the standard edition. That's the cheapest edition. If you get the deluxe edition, you'll get all these deluxe aircraft on top of, again, the standard. aircraft that you get. If you get the premium deluxe, you'll get all the premium deluxe, the deluxe, and standard aircraft. Okay? If you get the aviator package, you'll get all of the aviator airplanes, jets, all the premium deluxe planes, deluxe. You'll get literally the if you get the aviator edition, you get all aircraft. Every single aircraft you can see here, you will get. Now, if you just get the deluxe, you're not going to get as much. If you get the standard version, you're not going to get as much. The most you're going to get is if you get the aviator edition. All right. So it's different prices for how much you're going to get. I would say, in my opinion, the premium deluxe and higher is the best because you'll get more airplanes. More airplanes means more fun, more excitement. All right. But guess what? The weather is not going to be any more accurate if you get the highest best version. And also, I think it's for anyone, maybe it's just the deluxe edition. You could actually plan your flight out. You could actually plan your flight out here. So let's just say I want to fly from let's just say I want to let's just say I wanted to let's see here. So let's just say I wanted to fly from, say, we'll just do this really quickly. I want to fly out of here, okay, runways. And it'll give me the runway, the current wind conditions. So right now, wind is not too bad. All right. And, oh, wait. Hold on. Add to route. Add as departure. So tell me the departure. So then what you can do is just say, oh, I want to fly to Los Angeles. So we'll fly from Houston. I won't do that in this live stream because it'd just be a long time. I'm not a flight sim channel person for that. And then we can just say, we will pick a runway. So what you want to do is you want to land into the wind. So you want to fly into the wind. So we'll just do 24 right and add to route. Add as a destination. So then you're just going to get this line. Okay, this line. And that's fine. Because what we're going to do, so our origin, our departure is going to be this. So our instrument departure is going to be one of these. I wish this would actually... Okay, hold on a second. There we go. Okay, so then these are your departures, different departures. I know this is just too much information. You'll get the understanding over time. Yeah, you could actually create an actual flight plan. So let's just say I take off this way and I pick a runway and I do this. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Come on. Why is it not working? Oh, okay. So that's what you have to actually do. Select. So that now what that why is this not freaking working for Pete's sakes? I literally selected that and it's not working. It's actually is this not actually in operation? Apparently yeah, this is very buggy. This is not working actually. For some reason, yeah, this is not even working. But you get the idea. You get the idea. Oh, Brady G, nice. So you're gonna get it for Christmas? You're gonna get it for Christmas. That's awesome. That's gonna be exciting. But yeah, that's basically the whole ropes of all how this all works. This is definitely running slow. It is just not working. I don't know if it's just me or if anyone else is having the same issue. Because, man, this is pretty disappointing. It really is when you think about it. All right. Anything else you guys have at all? Anything else? Going once? Nothing? Can you walk around Starbase? I did not try that yet. And I won't try that today. There's always a lot of time I can try that and I will let you know. Actually, Brady G, I have a great idea. For your Christmas present, when you get Microsoft Flight Simulator, go explore. See what you can do in it. But I will give you a hint. You can walk around in the simulator. You can go hiking. You can take pictures of animals. You can see animals. This is what I have in the simulator. I will just tell you what planes I have. So basically, this is what I have. These are all the aircraft that I have. What's up, Jordan Rodriguez? How are you doing, bud? From Jamaica or Puerto Rico, one of those two areas you live on. But this is what you get. I mean, if you get the Aviators Edition, all these aircraft. That is, yes. This is the Xbox flight plan, which is... All right. So, yes. And then you could pick your... Let's just say I use the TBM. Actually, let's just do... Let's just say I use the 737 MAX. Passengers. And then I can choose to add, but the departure thing is not working. That's the thing. It is refusing to work. Because then, in theory, it should load here. See, anything that you add here, it just doesn't work. Just does not add. So I don't know if it's an issue with their... Oh, you know what? Let me try this. Ah, I got it. Hold on. I might have to right click. Yeah, see, it's not letting me. It is just not letting me, so I don't know. I would probably say don't use it. I'll probably use SimBrief as my route planner. But it is very buggy. It is really an issue. But back to the aircraft really quickly. You get all these aircraft. You just get everything. You get the Aviators Edition. All right. Well, that's going to do it with this live stream. Thank you all for tuning in. And see you in the skies.